Hello everyone, I am Ghulam Abbas. I hope you guys are fine and doing great. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can test third-party applications in Android 12 and Windows 11. So let's begin. The very first thing is that we have to download and install the Android 12 itself inside the PC. So we'll have to use the Android Studio since the ISO is not out and it is in the beta version. So let's begin. Open Google and search for Android Studio. Okay, if you are using another version of operating system like Linux or Mac OS, just simply click download options, and here you can see that the options are available for you. You can download for Mac or Linux and Chrome OS. All the versions are available here. So the thing is that I needed the Windows 64-bit, so here is the version, and currently it is downloading it here around. Okay, you can see that 55 MB has been downloaded. We'll have to wait. I'm going to pause the video here, and once it's done, we'll start with installing it on the PC. Okay, now you can see that the Android Studio is downloaded, but it is 913 megabyte. We need to install it inside the PC, and for that I'm going to create a new folder in the desktop because I have to exactly make sure how much storage it's going to take without this setup. So at the moment you can see that the drive C has 97.4 GB of storage out of the 145 GB. So right click and new item or new folder, installed Android Studio. I'm going to install it inside this folder, but later on I can decide how much storage it's going to take. Just double click on the setup and the installer is going to open. Okay, these steps are not very hard. You can just simply click next, next, and that's all. So here is the you have to make sure that both are checked, both the boxes. And from here I'm going to change the location in the desktop. As I said before, I want to find out exactly how much amount of storage it requires us. So and install. Okay, this step is done, and click finish to start the Android Studio. Okay, it is saying that import Android Studio settings. I do not have anything else, so simply click OK. Now it is Android Studio logo, and simply it's going to launch. Now finding available SDK components. Okay, it's going to take I think some time, or maybe not, I have no idea. And they're saying that data sharing, I'm not going to share anything with you Google. I had it. Okay, now it is saying that Kotlin plugin update available. Okay, let's just go ahead and check out how many exactly things are available down there. So we'll have to see. It is only Kotlin. Kotlin is a programming language which is used for Android. So it has a lot of potential if you are into programming. Okay, how about at the moment just ignore it and click next. Standard will be totally fine, and again next. Okay, the dark mode is totally fine with me, and next. Okay, the thing is that I think it's going to download all these things inside the, at the moment they will be in the temporary location, I think so. Hold on a moment. Current settings, standard SDK. Yeah, they are going to download itself inside the that location, and the other stuff will be here. Total size 518 megabyte. Okay, I will have to download each one of them because they are required, and as alongside that one, I'm using an Intel processor, so this thing is definitely required. Without it, you cannot run the emulator. So everything is once ready, just simply click finish, and now it is going to download them. A lot of time is going to take it, so you'll have to be prepared and wait until all the files should be downloaded one after another. So it's going to take some time. I'm going to pause the video, and once it's done, I'll be back with you guys. Okay, now everything is just downloaded, all the components. Let's go ahead and click finish, and here you can see that a new window has been opened for us. You can just simply create a new project, and we'll go further with creating a new project for, okay, SDK manager. Click on it, and from here we want the Android 12. So you can see that at the moment it is in the preview version, and good thing is that it is already installed on the PC. So I'm not going to install anything else, just simply click OK. Click AVD manager, and now choose create virtual device, and from here we'll have to choose a phone. Okay, I think Pixel 5 will do, and click next. But okay, we want the Android 12, so we'll have to go to the other images, x86, and here you can see that it is written Android 12 preview. We'll have to click download and accept the terms and the license, and from there you'll have to click next. I think the size is around 1 GB, and it is going to take some time again, so you must have a very good internet connection before going further. So we'll have to wait again. I'm going to pause the video here. Now the file has been downloaded, and now it is basically unzipping it, and I don't know how much time it's going to take uh, for it to be unzipped. So we'll have to wait again and see what happens next. Okay, everything is done. Simply click finish. Okay, now you can see that it is Android 12 is available. We'll have to simply choose it and then click next, and from here you'll have to choose the portrait or the landscape mode. I think portrait is totally fine with us, and you can see that yeah, it is Android S, or better yet Android 12, and here is also the Pixel 5, and I think yep, everything is fine. We'll have to click finish, I think. Now you can see that here is the Android 12 is available. We'll have to run it. So click on the play icon here, and it is starting the AVD Android virtual devices. So in the meantime, let's check how much storage it has covered. Okay, 97.4 GB it was, and at the moment you can see that it is 89.5 GB around 10 GB of storage it has taken. Okay, I'm going to minimize the other things, and here you can see that it is the Android uh, emulator, or better yet the Android device. So until that is going to launch, I'm going to also check the size of this directory, how much it is. 1.53 GB. So all the other files, they are basically SDKs and Android APIs and the other stuff, they are available inside the directory known as app data in the program files. So remember that when you are uninstalling them, you'll have to remove them manually too, because it is taken quite a lot of storage just to install Android 12 on this PC. So wait along and we'll have to see the Android 12. Okay, it is taking quite some time, and it is also using quite a lot of resources as the PC is giving a lot of sound. So you can see that 70%, and only the around 44% is only from these virtual machine of, or better yet, the QME, which the Android Studio is using. So you can see that it is quite heavy, and we'll have to wait again. Okay, here you can see that it is saying that Pixel is starting. So yep, we are finally testing the Android 12. So hold on a moment please.